Howdy amigos, welcome to another episode of Plastic Models by a Regular Dude. It's been a little while since I've done a video and been a little while since I've done any extensive modeling, a few little bits here and there. I think I mentioned in an earlier video that I have had a serious home remodel going on. My living room, dining room, family room area, new drywall, new paint, new trim, new fixtures, everything. New furniture, got a little bit more furniture on the way, but it's all done now except for a few more sticks of furniture. And then I can get back to doing some modeling. So this is kind of a, end of November, getting close to December update on what's going on with my modeling stuff. Haven't been able to do much, but I have gotten a little bit done. First thing, I've been able to get a little bit done on the Revell BF 109. It's all assembled. The major assemblies are complete. Sub-assemblies like the gear are complete, just not installed. And all my control surfaces have been cut off the runners and prepped, so I'm ready to start doing some serious painting. And once I get that going, then I will be able to do some more updates. And speaking of painting, I've been able to purchase a few items this month. I figured I'd get some new items on the way while I'm not actually able to build. And the first, pertaining to painting, is the Badger 105 Patriot airbrush. I've read some reviews and I have seen some YouTube videos, reviews and demos, and this seems to be just the ticket for what I want. The airbrush I've been using is this Pache single action, which I got for a really awesome deal at a local hobby shop, and it's been a really good, it's a HO 712 single action. It's worked really well, but the two things that I don't like about it are the fact that it's siphon feed and it's kind of a pain to clean. The siphon feed, you have to deal with the little tube, that goes up in there. You have to get all that clean. It just, I don't know, it just seems to be more of a hassle than I like, because if I'm switching from color to color, doing a multicolor project, or if I'm spraying more one color at once, it's just a pain to clean. So, some people may find it easy to clean. I just don't like having to mess with the color cup, trying to clean out this little tube, and it's just a hassle. So after doing some research, I discovered that the Patriot 105 is the ticket. It's gravity feed. I've used it a little bit already, and I have to say that it's much easier to clean than the other, than my Pache single action, and way easier to clean than my Pache double action. I haven't used that in a while. So that's one of the items I got. Pretty nice. And another thing that I got too, I've been wanting to check one out, and I finally got one, is a airbrush cleaning spray pot, whatever you call it. Stick that baby in there. It's got a filter here, and just clean your airbrush after about the particulates going everywhere. I 99% of the time, well, really 100% of the time, with my new foray into modeling, I use acrylic paints, but I do it inside the house, and I don't want stuff just flying around when I'm trying to clean the airbrush. I don't want to have to take it to another room. I'm trying to stay self-contained in my little area here. So I got this to help with cleaning the airbrush. So there's that. Then I also got from FlexiFile the anodized aluminum frame and abrasive tapes. I've seen some reviews on this online and on YouTube, and it looks very handy, especially when doing curved surfaces, front of wings, the spines of fuselage, whatever. But looks like a pretty handy item. Looks like it works really well. So I bought one of those. Also from Flexifile, I bought this circle cutter, and the reason I bought this is I plan on using this for cutting out masks for doing armor wheels. Painting the rubber on the rim and the wheel itself is tedious, and it just drives me insane. I'm not as steady as I used to be for doing long periods of where you have to get a real smooth paint line. I know a lot of people, it's like you don't really see it once you get the tank weathered, but it bugs me. So I thought, you know what, I'll get one of these. I've seen some of the stencils and some of those awesome, thick, I can't remember what they're called, but you can actually snap the wheels into it. You buy it according to what model kit, what type of kit you're building, and you snap them in there, you can spray them all at once. Those are pretty cool. The only drawback I see to those is you would have to be building, say, a lot of Panzer IVs in order to get, for me, to get my money's worth out of those those wheel holders, whatever you want to call them. So I figured, I don't mind cutting circle templates or cutting out, circle stencils. I figure once I get it set for the size, I can just zip some out and then do all my wheels at once. So I bought that. Wasn't too much. We'll see how that works. The last item I bought this month was at the suggestion of Will Pattison, one of my YouTube buddies, is the Calibri Red Sable brushes. I bought the set that has the 0, 1, and 2 points on them, and I really like these brushes. He recommends them, and after looking at the ones he was using and looking at them online, I have to say that the tips are really nice. They have a really good shape to them, and I really like the shape of the handle. It's kind of a triangle business, so it's like gives you a lot of area to hold on to, compared to some of these old school brushes that are really skinny. I mean, I got these big old mitts, and I can hold them pretty well, but I like a little bit chunkier handle. So I bought those. It's amazing how hard it is to find good Red Sable brushes anymore. Everything is Red Sable and synthetic mix, and sometimes they just don't seem to last that long. They don't seem to flow as well. I've got some that I bought recently, and they seem to work okay, especially the bigger ones. Bigger ones aren't that big a deal. It's the ones with the smaller ones, but it seems like you get a lot of problem with, wayward bristles, and it just drives me nuts. So, you know what? I'm going to try these, and if they work, then I'll get some other sizes and use those. Then the last thing I want to talk about is my other project I'll be working on, the 1/25th scale Tiger 1 by Tamiya that was molded in 69, I believe. I think it was 69. Pretty sure it was. I've had this kit since the late 80s. I've mentioned it before on one of my other videos, but that's the one I'm doing for that 70s build, sponsored by Tactical Jackalope. And the deadline, it was actually supposed to start at the end of October and go through December 31st. And quite a few people that are in the group build have already finished their kits completely, and I haven't even started mine. I've only opened the box once recently since I got it out again. So I'm really going to shoot for getting it completed. It's being built straight out of the box as per the instructions for the group build. And I'm really going to shoot for getting it completed. I may only get construction done, but we'll see. As a matter of fact, I'm contemplating, I'm building the BF-109 for a group build on another forum, and just because I want to build it. and there's not much activity on that group build going on, not a lot of communication. So I'm thinking about shelving that until after the first of the year. Although I hate having unassembled models around. Well, I will hate it. I've never done it before, and it's going to drive me crazy. So, but I think that's what I'm going to do, because I really want to work on this Tiger. I've been wanting to do it for years, and I think the time has come. I have a good reason to do it, and I want to do a really bang-up job on it. And I would like to get it completed for the that 70s build. So I think I may put that one on hold, the BF-109, and work on the Tiger instead. But, you know, I'll figure that out and give an update later. So really, I think that is it on this update for the end of November. So stay tuned, and we'll see what comes up. And also, one more thing, I'm up to 40 subscribers. And, you know, that's not very many compared to a lot of people. There's one YouTube channel, QDC. He's just celebrated 19,000 subscribers. There's other people that have hit 1,000. There's people with just tons of subscribers. I don't know how long some of them have been doing it, but, you know, and I guess it's exponential. You know, the more people you get, the more opportunity there is for other people to see it and subscribe. And, you know, and the numbers are cool. That's not what I'm shooting for, as long as somebody's watching and getting something out of what I say and what I show. But, you know, I've hit 40, and that's pretty cool. I've been doing this for, I can't even remember how long I've been doing it. But anyway, I've been doing it for a little while, and have to say that I'm pretty stoked that I've got 40 subscribers. So those of you that are subscribing, thanks. Those of you that are watching, thanks. I appreciate it. I like that. Hopefully I'm able to help somebody out with some of the stuff I say, some of the stuff I show. And those of you who aren't watching my videos, well, you don't know because you're not watching them, so you don't even know it's there. Just a little humor. So anyway, I think that's it for this episode. And stay tuned. I'll be able to start posting more stuff, getting some more updates on my models, and hopefully, you know, offer up something of value, or at least something of interest to those that subscribe and watch my videos. So for this episode of Plastic Models by a Regular Dude, that's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.